Issue 173. One of the aliens Eggman's working with explains that they're working with him because they see him as the herald of the age of androids. How is his machine of life draining not draining his life too? I guess he's programmed as an exception like with the Ultimate Annihilator. Then after the aliens realize someone's destroyed their energy draining device on Earth, and I wonder why Grimer would support all this, the freedom fighters are teleported to a desert, and Grimer naturally says they've got to stop Eggman. Oh, so reality ensues. He doesn't support all this. He says that Eggman's gone mad. This was done much more naturally in the Archie comic, where they showed him progressively getting more and more sloppy in his mistakes and frustrated and throwing a tantrum when he lost when the Nanite City was first created, and when he lost in issue 200, where he got a worse tantrum. Like, that was built up to much more naturally, while here, Eggman just suddenly wants to destroy all life now, Grimer included. Then they all get threatened by the plaques. Unfortunately, Short Fuse's lasers don't hurt them, and Sonic tells everyone that they can rebuild themselves like the Easter statues. Techno tells Short Fuse to use his ray on a heat setting to try to melt the plaques, which changes them into goop. Then Techno tells Sonic to spin them around to mix them up before they could form back together, and Sonic says, "I'm gonna enjoy this," with a smirk. Unsurprisingly, mixing up those cells makes no difference because the story isn't at the end yet, and Sonic sarcastically says to Techno, "Thanks, genius." Grimer reveals that Eggman's secretly intending to absorb the plaques' energies, and one of the aliens scans his mind to find out that he's telling the truth. Then we see Eggman shooting eye lasers, with the text box saying that he has awesome new powers, which would make sense if he absorbed the magical life energy of a lot of life, I suppose. Isn't that what the whole Shinra at the end thing was all about? He absorbed life and got magical because of it? And he senses the plaques is turning on him and shoots at them with his lasers, finishing them all off, thankfully. Eggman then punches Sonic and grabs him in his fist, but sadly the story ends and the issue gets totally distracted by reprint instead of dedicating the whole issue to one story for once, which would have made sense since this is a pretty epic story since Eggman became omnipotent again with magic, but nah, reprint. Lou Stringer wrote the story, which was about the Ring of Eternity once again bringing the heroes to just the right place by sheer convenience, and Grimer telling the Plax aliens that Eggman's absorbing their energies too. It's more realistic writing for him to be opposed to this random world destruction plan. Eggman then destroys all of the Plax because he's given himself new powers with the life energy drained, letting him shoot eye lasers and sense the Plax's change of heart against them. And the story ends with him grabbing Sonic. It's good writing to have Eggman be a big threat and have a refreshing change of pace with his major goal, but Archie did the concept of Eggman flipping much more naturally and believably. And even when Eggman had a breakdown, he never wanted to destroy the world.